On this channel, I share real-life true stories 4 days a week. These stories are not fiction. They are not made-up horror. If you enjoy listening to real-life true stories, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the bell icon, so whenever a new true story is uploaded, you will be the first to receive the notification. Now, let's begin today's true story.
Ramu was a simple man from a small village. He earned his living through farm work. Not much money, just enough to survive. At home, he had an elderly mother, a wife, and 2 young children. They lived in poverty, but Ramu never complained. One day, a friend said to him, "How long will you live like this, Ramu? Why don't you open a small grocery shop in the city?" Ramu was scared. The city was unknown to him, but he took the risk for his family. He rented a small shop in the city market. The first few months were hard, very hard. But Ramu was honest. He never cheated anyone. Slowly, customers began to trust him. Within a year, his shop became successful. His income doubled. Life finally felt stable. Saturdays were always busy because the market stayed closed on Sundays. That Saturday night, the shop was crowded like never before. It was almost 10 p.m. when Ramu finally closed the shop. He picked up the day's earnings in a cloth bag and an iron flashlight in his hand. Dark clouds filled the sky. Suddenly, heavy rain began to fall. The road back to his village was muddy, dangerous, so Ramu left his bicycle behind and decided to walk home. After some distance, the rain stopped. The road became silent. Dense forest on both sides. No lights, no houses, no people. Then he heard footsteps behind him. At first he ignored it. Maybe someone else was walking home. But the footsteps stayed close, too close. His legs began to feel heavy, as if something was pulling him down. Ramu stopped. Slowly, he turned back and switched on his flashlight. A woman stood on the road, wearing a white sari, her head fully covered, her face hidden. A voice inside his head whispered, "Don't talk to her." Ramu turned away and began walking again. But when he looked back, slowly, she was closer. Then, when he looked forward, she was standing in front of him. Ramu's blood froze. She had been behind him. How did she get here? He gathered courage and asked, "Who are you? What are you doing here so late?" A deep, unnatural voice replied, "You don't need to know who I am. Just remember this. Tonight is your last night." Ramu begged for his life. "My family is waiting for me." The woman laughed, not a human laugh. She slowly stepped forward. In fear, Ramu raised his iron flashlight and swung it toward her. Then she vanished, gone. Ramu ran, his heart pounding, his body shaking. Suddenly, 2 palm trees bent toward each other, blocking the road, and on top of them, she was sitting, watching him. Ramu fell to his knees, chanting God's name. She laughed again. "You've prayed enough. Drop the flashlight." Ramu understood. The iron flashlight was protecting him. "I won't drop it," he said. Just then, a bicycle bell rang in the distance. The woman sounded angry. "You're lucky this time." Then the trees moved away. The road cleared, she disappeared. An old man arrived on a bicycle. "Ramu, what are you doing here so late?" Together they walked home. Ramu never told anyone what happened that night. But from that day on, no matter how busy his shop became, he always closed it before sunset. Because some roads and some nights are not meant for humans.